Imagine being raised in the same country your entire life. You speak the language better than most of your classmates. You make really good grades. You may even be the first one in your family to go to college. What's holding you back from achieving your dreams? Well, inheriting the title of illegal alien, for starters. How many professional careers have been derailed or postponed because undocumented students were unable to pay out-of-state tuition since they couldn't prove they were residents? How many youth wanting to serve their country found out that on paper, the home of the free technically isn't their own? The Development, Relief, and Education of Alien Minors, aka the DREAM Act, is a bill that would allow for a path toward legalization for people brought into this country illegally when they were children or otherwise minors. This isn't amnesty, but it's rather conditional residency, like on the condition that the beneficiaries would receive a bachelor's degree, a 2-year degree, or enlist in the military as long as the student is in good moral standing legally, meaning no felonies, no marriage fraud, no abuse of student visas, or any other criminal activity. There are usually variants to this bill, depending on its introduction, but unfortunately, a stable piece of legislature has yet to make it out of Congress. The long-term benefits of the DREAM Act are actually more beneficial to the United States than most people realize. According to a December 2010 article by the National Immigration Law Center, the DREAM Act would help reduce Florida's deficit by increasing tax revenues. This is possible because the average college graduate earns 60% more than the average high school graduate, meaning if the IRS can tax these elevated incomes, the Florida deficit could be significantly tackled. There are something around 192,000 students who would benefit from the DREAM Act in Florida alone. If only half of them obtain a bachelor's degree, that means Florida gets over $1 billion in tax revenue in only 1 year. The DREAM Act is an investment in the future of people already assimilated into the dominant culture. According to a September 2009 Florida State University Senate resolution, legalized immigrant youth would also contribute significantly to the Social Security Fund since they could generate a potential of $407 billion to add to it.
I think something that's key in knowing how to get involved in this movement is actually, doing the research aspect of it. Because a lot of times we just say, well, I'm just going to sign a petition, or I'm just going to click this link and away we go. And well, that certainly is useful because we always need as many petitions, as many phone calls as we can to pass legislation or to stop a deportation. Getting involved means taking that extra step to ensure that not only do you do your part, but educate other people about what the DREAM Act is and what it isn't. The DREAM Act is an earned path legalization for undocumented students. It's not a giveaway, it's not a handout. And as long as you're able to educate people within your social circles, within your groups of school, within your university, within your city, within your state, then you're doing a big favor to students like myself, because whenever we link up with individuals like you, hopefully become involved, then it becomes a lot easier for us to kind of branch out and seek out strategies that we can implement within our community. You can also visit dreamactivist.org, www.dreamactivist.org, which is an online organization that seeks to empower and educate individuals as to how they can promote the DREAM Act and its various aspects.
Like Juan said, education is crucial in order to keep the DREAM Act a reality. The DREAM Act changes each year with the goal that more politicians approach this in a bipartisan manner. Partisan politics don't matter when it's people's futures at stake, which is why it is crucial that we must contact our respective representatives and let them know how their constituents demand justice for people who are brought into this country largely out of their control. Dreamactivist.org also has a mailing list which circulates the most current petition and lets you know when the next one is coming. More importantly, DREAM activism begins with research and education. Educating others, so in turn, everyone can enjoy their right to a fair education. Chances are, you already go to a college in a place you call home. Imagine if that were taken away from you. Wouldn't you want to do something about it?